Yo, G, the freaking M guys, what's up? We're back to run it back again. Welcome to the freaking Memecoin show. If you're just joining us, yo guys, you guys are nuts. I will tell you today. Like, you guys are crazy for real. We launched the Pirate Bay. Then I went to bed without mint. I only minted one time. Then I came back the next day. The whole thing is fully minted out. And I'm not even the top holder of the token. Like, are you that insane, guys? Now you're putting me in a position where I have to beg you to send me some TPB because you minted out all the tokens so quickly. Man, it's so crazy. So yeah, if you minted today, you minted the wrong Pirate Bay because the real Pirate Bay was minted out in less than 24 hours. I don't even have enough of the token myself. And you got the community out there, they're creating Twitter accounts and stuff like that. So because this is a community project, I'm not controlling anything. Whoever wants to step in and do something cool, they're gonna have to do it. So today we're going to celebrate that, but most importantly, I will give some ideas of what we should do for the next chapter of the Pirate Bay because this is huge success. We minted out, and some of their tokens are being listed. If you look at your wallet, and you see that your Pirate Bay tokens have value already, some kind of dollar value next to it. That's how we create value. Now, how do we make those TPB tokens to go to the freaking moon? But on the other side of the market, we are here to talk about the dark side of meme coins. What's the dark side of meme coins? Yo, can we make money? Of course we can. But what about the dark side? Today, guys, we will be covering that because we have a lot of people here who have no idea. They just jump into the market, or we have people that are skeptical. They're like, yo, look, I bought this coin called goats, and then suddenly I made $100,000. Is this real? Is there risk to this, or should I take my savings and dump it all into this nonsense? So I'm here to tell you what happens, things you need to know and you need to avoid when it comes to meme coins. And of course, I want to give a special shout out to our friends out there that were nice enough to tell us about goats. Goats has done really well. And I think the most important thing I did about goats was that I posted the dip when it dipped. Was it 2 days ago or yesterday? I don't know. I was like, yeah, look at this one. It looks like it's cheating right now, like I said. But I mean, what I was trying to say was that let's wait. Let's wait for a little bit of a dip, and we bought in. If you bought in onto that dip, then well done. But we have been looking at that coin since early numbers, and right now let's look at Gotsimas. And also, yo, I told you about SPX 500. I was 6,900. I say, yo, 61 freaking cents. Let's buy in. Let's freaking go all the way in. And I think we have seen a little bit of a pump. The goat posted about the goats. Yeah, absolutely. So goat is doing really well. It's now okay. It's 395 now. 395 million. Expected to dip a little bit now because BTC is jeeting at the moment. Not so good, but I expected that because we're getting closer to a really, really critical number of $70,000. So it's not just going to do that in one swing without a little bit of pullback to liquidate the 50x leverage guys. Somebody has to take them out. Now, this coin, Simon's Cat, I don't have enough of it, but I know it's on BNB. Now I feel like an ID IOAT because I just don't have enough of it. But I've seen some of you guys mention it during the streams. I do on it's on BNB, man. That's the problem. So BNB, who is still trading on BNB, not so much. The reason why I bought it is simply because it's the top meme coin in the BNB eco. So what are you going to do? You just buy the heck out of it, right? I was like, okay, I'm on BNB. What do I buy? Buy the top thing. If you don't know enough, you're more likely going to be safe. And so far, so good. So you see that it's all pancake swap stuff. And then we have also a lot of good news regarding dog on Bitcoin. I have seen people like who was the other big guy that talked about dog? Like some big account came out and discussed dog go to the moon again. I'll check on Leo's post because I know I replied to it. Let me just look at my replies maybe. There's some other KOL who talked about dog in a very, very bullish and crazy way. Crypto lock right here. Oh, we talked about crypto lock already. But there's another guy. Oh, check this out, man. This is really fire picture. If you think this is fire, hit the like button. Because that is like a man on a horse and BTC on his horizon. Yeah, Slam Doge millionaire. So you remember this guy? We talked about him 3 days ago. We were like, people that made money in meme coins and all that stuff. And Slam Doge millionaire recently just posted about Dog. He is very popular in the meme coin community because of Dogecoin, and he's followed by quite a lot of people. I tell you, 344,000 people. And he just asked, like, yo, can you tell me a little bit? Someone teach me how to buy Dog on Bitcoin, please. You have to remember, none of these guys are paid. And I obviously promoted my own video, told him, yo, check this out because we're talking about Dog in that video. And you got other grifters like Wendy Oye jumping in there to get a little bit of airtime with him. And yeah, Leo just came in here, bull posts. And of course, you know that is bullish. So guys, on the rune side of things, don't blow the bag. We are really cruising nicely on that one. Just keep on accumulating your bags on the dip. All right. So I will have to address the Pirate Bay future, the future of the Pirate Bay, because everybody's asking about that. I will get to that. Let's first address the most important part of the video, which is today's lesson. What is the dark side of meme coins? Okay, my brothers and sisters. By the way, if someone is a male, is my brother. If someone is female, is my sister. But what if someone is gender fluid, or he's like one of the LGBTQ people? Like, how do we address them? If they identify as that's, I know there's a lot of this stuff. So which one do I address them? So if you're watching this and you're part of the queer, yeah, that's the right word. If you're part of the queer community, how do I address you? My brother, my sister, or they? I don't know. Please teach me something, guys. Anyway, moving on. This is a show where I talk about meme coins specifically. Now, you need to know right now in this minute that meme coins are left and right curve. No mid curving here. So if you're a mid curver, maybe this is not the right show for you. But you need to remember, everything is a scam in crypto. And by that, I mean everything goes to zero against Bitcoin over time. There is no coin that ever survives Bitcoin, really. Maybe Ethereum. But we're yet to see even if Ethereum is going to make it in the long run. But for now, everything goes to zero. So whatever we're trading here is for the short term to make more money, simply to just double 3x, 5x, 10x our Bitcoin. So we take our Bitcoin or Ethereum, we buy meme coins or Solana or whatever, and then we flip it. And after we flip it, we put it back into Bitcoin because it doesn't go to zero. That's how we get rich in this industry. Now, rule number 3, nothing that I say here should be considered financial advice. If you're dumb enough to think that this is financial advice, do not watch this show. You're probably a mid-curver, go watch Dave Ramsey or something like that. Okay, moving on. Today's subject. So meme coins make a lot of money, obviously, but there are risks. There is a dark side to this game. Number one is as simple as high price volatility. The price swings in meme coins cannot be compared to anything else. To show you right now, I like to give examples. You would see that there's a coin here has gone up 48%. Now, there are people who are so crazy. They don't complain if something goes up 48% like this. It's good. 48% money up, numbers up, good, right? But then you also have the other side. If you look at the winners and losers, gainers and losers for the day, you'll be able to see. You got one coin goes up 180% in one day. Then you have another one down 59%. Woman yelling at cat is now down 20%. So if you're going to be enjoying the ride of all these big numbers going up, you also need to have the stomach to tolerate the double-digit dumps because it comes with the territory. The good thing is when these coins bounce back, they'll do way more than what they are looking at right now. And there are several reasons for that. One being that these are low market cap coins. Doesn't take a lot of buys or sells to move their prices. So that's one thing you need to know. Number two, the dark side of meme coins. I don't know if it's the dark side, but it's just that meme coins have zero utility. There is no utility in this stuff, which means that when I'm talking about Simon's cat, this is a coin. It doesn't have any utility. You cannot do anything with it. It means absolutely nothing. It's just a meme. Now, if you're like, oh, that sounds stupid. Yeah, it is exactly that. That's why I told you it's left and right curve. But the most important thing, my friend, is that does it go up? Does number go up? Number go down? Yeah, number go up big. So number go up big means you, sir, buy meme coin, go up number. Make money reach you right now. So that's just part of the game. You know, you get no utility, but you get numbers go up. And you also got the other side of it, which is rug pulls and scams. Meme coins are relatively easy to create. Even the slowest guy in your family can do it. Basically, you just go to a website, click two buttons, 1, 2, put a number, and then boom, you have your own coin. It takes less than 30 seconds to do it. Now, because anybody can do it, you also get a lot of people who are just scammers. They make the tokens with a simple reason just to steal your money. For example, I just got here on Dex Screener. We're looking at different kind of coins. You got these ones with they might look real, but if you click on it and you look at the chart, this one is just getting started, so it might look like there's something going. But look at this. This coin, this is the hourly chart of the coin. This play started here a couple of hours ago. Well, it started yesterday, right? It looked like it's normal, going up and then go up again, a little bit of volatility up and down, and then suddenly it just got dumped almost close to zero. Why is that happening? Well, it's happening simply because this is a scam. Some guy wanted to make $50,000 or $100K, and he just launched it, whatever. And sometimes they pay people to go on X and talk about it. Oh, look at this coin, guys. It's really going up to the moon, whatever. You go and buy it. You wake up in the morning, your account says zero balance, sir. $0. You have tokens, you still have the tokens, but they're worth nothing. What do we call that? A scam. So meme coins are full of scammers and sometimes just jits who just sell for whatever little profit they make. You have a lot of people in meme coins that are not trying to get mega rich. They're just trying to get by. So you have to be extremely careful with that one. And then also, before I forget, I want to give you guys a special update on P2P finance and P2P trading. So for some of you guys who don't know about me, I started off in this space. My first $100,000 in crypto was made in the P2P market. P2P is the bare bones of crypto. When all your governments ban you from using exchanges and they ban all your wallets, the only way to get access to crypto is through P2P, which means you're buying crypto from other people around you, people you may know or people you might not know. So I used to sell Bitcoin and buy Bitcoin on localbitcoins.com, Paxful, and those kind of platforms. So I'm a P2P guy at heart. I love P2P. It's just that over time, maybe I do less of it. I do more OTC and stuff like that. But P2P is a perfect business, by the way, for people that want to generate money on the daily. If you want to have like a normal business where you go to your office, people come into the office, or maybe you want to work from home, you open your laptop, you get a notification that, oh, you got a buyer wants to buy USDT from you, you sell it to them, and you have a fixed margin. Maybe you make 5% per trade, maybe you make 10%, whatever. Then P2P is the way to go. So many people follow me because of that. In fact, that's what grew my YouTube channel to, like, why I have 250,000 subscribers on YouTube is because I used to do arbitrage trading and P2P. Now, most of my videos don't get that many views because I kind of abandoned. I think that community feels abandoned a little bit because mostly now I talk about meme coins and all this kind of fancy stuff. And that community is like, yeah, but Gray, you don't talk about P2P anymore. So today I'm bringing out my friend, well, who used to be my student, Yusha. Now he's a self-made P2P guy. He made his money. He's not in debt anymore. But he has some updates from the P2P world. So I'll bring him in very soon, and you're going to hear from him. But before we do that, let's keep talking about the dark side of meme coins. Okay, scam, lack of utility. So we talk about scams and rug pull, and then you got regulatory risks. So if you're looking for something that is safe, that your government would put a stamp on it, that's definitely not meme coins. So this is the wild west of crypto. It's unregulated. There is no do's and don'ts. Anybody can do whatever the heck they want. And if that doesn't sound like something you want to participate in, don't get involved. Do something else. Go buy some VC coins and get rug pulled slowly. It's a different kind of scam that the VCs play on you. But you also get false promises and unrealistic gains. Okay, now this is, I think, this is a double-sided sword. It's almost like Murad right now. He's talking about meme coins, one meme coin getting to $100 billion market cap, right? And some will be like, oh, that can be true. Well, it can be true, but it can also not. So people can say whatever they want. Anybody would say the most about a coin that they have a lot of money. If you're holding Shiba Inu, you'll be like, a Shiba Inu is going to go to $200 billion market cap. This creates a wild level of expectations by so many traders, and then you hold onto this stuff, and it just goes to zero over time. That's something you also need to get used to. And it's a get quick rich mentality, which I fully support. I think if you're going to get rich, you need to get rich quick, because the Warren Buffett idea of, guys, can you let me know in the chat right now? Chat, let me know. Would you rather get rich quick, or would you rather get rich slowly, like Warren Buffett? Which one did you choose? Personally, I'm not interested in getting rich later. I want to get rich right freaking now. Right? So I'm a get rich quick kind of guy. That's why I like meme coins. As risky as they are, I could get rich tomorrow. Get rich is nice to get rich when you still have your strength and you have a six-pack and your brain still works and also your things still work. Your engines still work properly, That's when you want to get rich. So it's a get rich quick mentality, which can be good and bad. You have to be careful. And 6 is community vulnerability. There is tribalism in the meme coin community because it's all echo chambers. You have people that believe more in Solana coins or some other coin than yours, and so on and so forth. But this, I think it's good. I don't think it's really bad. Humans are tribalists anyway. Look at what people do. They would shoot each other on really stupid things, and they would, thousands of people would die at wars for just pure disagreements that can be settled. So I don't think the tribalism is really dysfunctional. I just think you need to know. It can get really dark. Some people get really sexist. Some get racist. Some attack other people's religion. It's whatever it takes to get the grift. So if that's not you, what you want to get involved, I talked to my friend the other day, and she told me that, yeah, I bought this coin that you told me about, and then I was following these guys, and on this the thing they were saying about women on the in the chat on the spaces, oh, it's really toxic. I was like, yeah, that's really what happens in this space. I'm not gonna say anything is good and bad. I'm just saying that's the dark side of meme coins. And then you've got security issues. There are hacks. People can get hacked. There are people out there who would get hacks, and you might not get hacked yourself, but the project behind you might get hacked, which technically means that you might actually just get scammed anyway. Hacks and rug pulls are one in the same, because sometimes the creator of the project would say, "Oh, I got hacked," and the hacker sold all the tokens. It's not me. They would say that. So be careful. All right. So back to the example I just told you right now. This is a rug pull. You see, it keeps going down and it's going floor to zero. Now, there are people who bought on this candle right here. They bought it. Imagine you bought here. This was just 3 hours ago. You bought it there, and now it's already down by 84% within 3 hours. It means that your little $1,000 you put in here is now only worth $110, $116 right now. That's how quick you can lose money in this space if you're not careful. That's why you gotta follow people like me who at least know what they're doing in this space. All right, moving on to the next one, the last one. So, regret stories. I'm sure you guys have heard of, let me show you something. There's a coin called Hex. This is a good story. You're going to love this one, guys. You're going to love this story. So there is a coin in the crypto space. It's called Hex. It was created by this guy, Richard Hart. I mean, this guy, he's a scammer, but he's a different type of scammer. What makes him different, though, is that he is actually really, really smart. He's a very intelligent guy. So he scams, but in a very, very sophisticated way. In a way that makes it really obvious. They say that the best scam is when you actually know that it's a scam. So he comes out and really tell you what it is and make really big, bold claims. And then he launched the coin called Hex, and he made people believe that when you buy these coins, you have to lock them up for a long time. Imagine Bitcoin in 10 years, it did a lot. So you could lock them up for 3 years, 5 years, 15 years. And there are people that believed so much in this coin. They sold everything. They sold their homes. They bought their coin called Hex. And then they locked them up for like 3 years, 5 years, because they were doing all this math. If I own X amount of Hex, this is the X amount of money that I'll make. Hex Crypto. Let me see if I can find their website. Right? And then that never worked. And his marketing was that he bought the biggest diamond in the world. He got so rich, and then he started doing ridiculous things like going shopping at Gucci and buying really ridiculous clothing, just being showy. He was doing like what the ultimate grifter. If you were grifting and trying to make it really obvious to people, you would do what he exactly was doing. So he was doing a really good grift. But obviously, Hex coin right now is no longer alive. I mean, it is alive. You can still scan it, but it's not worth anything anymore. Not much. So it went up so much because all these people had locked up their coins. They couldn't do anything else with it. But after Hex got dumped on, and then all this money that they were locking up is worth absolutely nothing now, right? But there was a period where Hex was going up a lot, and you wonder, why is it going up a lot? Because everybody locked up, so nobody was selling. But look at this chart, guys. Look at this freaking show. This is 2021. It's pumping, and then this is against Ethereum. And then it just dumped to the floor. So you have to be careful in these meme coins. It's really good to believe in something very, very important. It's how you get rich in this space. You look at every whale who is in this space. They didn't become a whale because they were buying and selling stuff. You easily get rich in crypto by believing in one coin so much, and then it really goes up by a lot. That's it. But you have to, but don't be so delusional enough to be like the Hex investors, right? So this is the. Let me actually show you Hex on. Let me show you Hex on Hex USD. This is on TradingView. And also, what's the MC for Hex? And then they try to create their own chain and stuff like that, but just never worked. So this is Hex. Is 1.2. It's still 1.2 billion. Wow. But now look at this. Now, guys. Yo, what the freak is going on right here? Okay, this is right on time. Okay, now check this out, my friends. Look, this coin has a fully diluted valuation of $1.2 billion, but it has only a trading volume of $593,000, like literally less than a million. Okay, now you ask yourself, why is this happening? It's simply because most of these coins are locked up for 15 years because the investors, they believe that 15 years they'll become super rich. Some of them in 3 years, whatever. And then even if you cash out this year or next year, bro, like the coin is down bad. It's not going to come back. If you look at the all-time chart, this is what it looks like. All down and flat line, and then pump, and then dump. And Richard Hart, yeah, anything for clicks here says, yeah, Richard Hart, it's being said that he's hiding. He blocked me on Twitter, so I don't even follow what he posts anymore. Because I was telling people that Hex is a scam, and then the Hex cabal literally attacked me. If I show you on YouTube, hopefully I still, I don't know if I deleted that video because I was getting so many shitty comments, or it's still there. Let's see. Let's see if we can find it. Hex. Hex. I think I just deleted it because I was getting notifications about that video over and over and over again. So I probably just removed it. Yeah. So here's the shorts that I created on Hex. Here we go. And if I show you the comments, look at the comments from 2 years ago. This is how nuts these guys were, by the way. Now, this is 2 years ago, and they say Hex doesn't have a CEO. It would continue running regardless whether or not Richard is alive. Now, this guy is being investigated by the SEC and all that stuff. And these guys were literally saying this shit, you know? And they say it's an immutable smart contract with no admin keys. Richard guy, yeah, maybe you should. And then this guy says, maybe I should listen to Richard Hart. Hex is better and safer than Bit. Imagine. This guy just said Hex is better and safer than Bitcoin. And guys, can you be this ridiculous? So you will see as we go up, as the numbers go up in the meme coins, lots of people are going to make money. Some of you guys are going to make millions. You wake up one day and you have $40 million in your account. And then it's hard to not believe stupid things like this when things are going up. But when things get a little toddy like this, that's when you have to be like, wait, is this still real? Because this guy probably, he locked up a lot of shit in Hex, and then now he saw it all the way down. He's like, stop misleading your followers and do better research with an open mind. Hex has been more upside potential than Bitcoin. Remember? This is the left curve and the right curve game. That's what meme coins are. Now, this is a perfect example of the people that I'm talking about here. To say you can make money even when you left curve. So these guys probably they bought Hex early, saw it go up, they never sold, and then it exploded in their hands. They lost it all. Left curve. The mid curvers played the game, but they knew it was probably a play, and then they just dumped it when it was time to go. And look at the questions they ask me. Does Bitcoin pay you yield? No. Hex pay you yield? Yes, 38%. You say fundamentally Hex has no utility. Can you tell me the utility of Bitcoin? Anyway, I don't want to talk a little bit more about I don't want to talk about Hex as much, but I just wanted to show you guys as an example of you get a lot of regret stories. Now, if you talk to these guys right now, all they have are regret stories. Yeah, man, I used to be rich. One day my account was $1.3 million. I never sold. I locked it all up in Hex, and now it's worth $10. Like, oh yeah, sorry, bro. Sorry to hear. Sorry to hear. And yeah. Oh, here's some guy. Well, this edged perfectly for Hex. Yeah, exactly. One skill, it's one skill to identify opportunities in this market. It's another to identify scams too. And I would argue that it's better to be very good at spotting scams and like really ridiculous plays than it is to just notice winners. Because if you get played on a scam. Like, how many people involved in crypto through Hex or through BitConnect? The moment you lose big, you quit. You lose, you leave the market. That's how most people never get involved in crypto. They bought some shit coin and then boom, or they lose money. Oh, look what they're saying, guys. They're really being ridiculous, these guys. Well, there you go. You see the comments? Well, it's pumping hard now. LOL. Anyway, let me bring my man here, Yushan, and then he can come here and we talk about let's get my man Yushan so that we can talk about the real money. We can talk about the real P2P plays and how we can make money in P2P right now. What are the right opportunities? Rumor has it, but I will let I will let him tell you what is cooking instead of me telling you about it. It's really exciting stuff. Yoshin, you there? All right, I'm bringing Yoshin in here. Yoshin, what's good, brother? You
Hey,
all
how's
right?
it going, everybody?
What's good? What's good, man?
Good, good, bro. Always good to be on your streams, man. I heard you dumping on X earlier.
I'm sure you know about Higgs and you know what happened, right?
Yeah, bro. I was hearing the synopsis all from you, bro. I'm not as in tune with these coins. I'm more of a P2P guy, but that was probably one of the shit coins I lost my money on. Yeah, bro. In terms of my bean bags, hey, it's just been downhill. But I've been DCAing all those P2P earnings.
Can you tell us exactly what's cooking in the P2P market and what's the game right now? How can everybody out there make money from this? Because meme coins are fun. You make money, you lose sometimes, but it's good to have a consistent level of income. And what you do with P2P is amazing, right? You have a real business. People buy crypto mostly. It used to be Bitcoin back in the day. Now it's like USDT. People buy USDT every day from you, and then every day you have like consistent income. Whether it's $1,000 a day, $5,000 a day, even $100 a day, if it's consistent, is good.
100%. 100%. And I got to take my hat off to you, great man. I learned all of this stuff going through your crypto university. So that's where it all started. Guys, if you want to learn exactly how to trade in crypto, whether it's, spot derivatives, peer to peer, sign up with the link below, join Crypto University. You won't regret it. So after learning exactly how to do peer to peer through Crypto University, I managed to find the world's biggest exchange. No one's. Now I work here and I'm trying to create some amazing features for you guys. So basically, what I want to do for you guys is create a way for you to trade without capital. How are we going to do that? And before I even get into that, what is peer to peer? Peer to peer is basically trading crypto or fiat between individuals rather than trading on an exchange like a normal, transaction would happen.
I
It's
think
basically between individuals
already,
rather than adding a
already,
whole
already
exchange in the middle.
Joachim,
Now, what? Sorry,
I
great. Did you say
already,
something?
I already gave them a hint of what P2P is. Can you just explain how we can trade without capital? Like, how is that game is going to work?
100%. Yeah. So what I've got in store for you guys is a outsourcing method similar to Amazon FBA. So I wanted to come on here and gauge how much everybody would want this, and I really think that the community could benefit from something like this. But basically, it's a way that you can take somebody's trade and add a markup on top of that trade. So the same way that if you're, for example, drop shipping, you're buying something at a lower price, adding a markup on it, and then making the difference between the cost price and what you're selling it at. So now the same thing with these peer-to-peer offers. Now, normally where something's 10% that you're selling to a client for USDT, for example, now you can make it 12%. And if that client agrees to that price, then the trade happens through the person who's actually providing the liquidity for that trade. So the person that had the offer up in the first place, now you can add a markup on that offer and not have any capital at all. You just bring in the client to the table and you're making 2% on that trade. And that can happen whether it's, a bank transfer, a e-wallet, whether it's, you're doing a PayPal trade, whether you're doing an Amazon gift card, anything. So any offer that currently exists on the marketplace, as long as you have somebody that can effectively purchase that at a higher price, you have a customer, then you can add your own markup. You can determine the amount of money that you're going to make on the trade and have absolutely no capital. You just have to do the legwork and go and find the client.
If I understand this correctly, is that let's say I have a trade someone who wants to buy $400,000 worth of USDT. If I don't have the 400K, I could use this feature to sell this deal, to connect this deal to another seller on no one's who can afford to match the deal. And let's say his margin is 5%. I can raise it up to 5%, and then the 2% is mine. But then I can do this effectively more and just create my own link or my own profile, and then people will be buying from me on my account, on my profile, but the liquidity is being sourced by another trader who is just the liquidity provider. So this is like
You're
LP
100% correct.
coins and DEX. You're like LPing, but with P2P, right?
100%, 100%. So this is a feature that I've been wanting to put out for a little bit of time now, and I've just been, wanting to get the attention towards this so that we can actually get it going. So yeah, basically, you guys can come on and trade with absolutely no capital. And what's great about it is the fact that you can trade in other parts of the world that you wouldn't have been able to trade in before. So if, for example, you're based in South Africa like me, now you can just simply add a markup on top of a Malawian offer or a Nigerian offer or anything like that, and now you can receive
I
fiat
see a
from
lot of
all these different parts of the world
I see a lot
in
of
exchange
China.
for crypto.
I see a lot of Chinese and Indonesian traders here, and these guys they get a lot of big volume most of the time. I trade with a lot of Chinese guys, and they don't play. It's big volume. So if you can source them, if you can bring them liquidity, bring them the market, I mean you make a lot of money. Now a lot of you guys are like, who is this guy? You know, Greg just brought in on the stream. I met this guy, guys. When he had a bunch of debt, he couldn't even afford to pay for anything really. He didn't even had money to pay for anything, right? he was like 400K in debt, and I put him into crypto because he really wanted to do it, you know. And he was one of a few people that when I taught him to go and do something, he went out and did it. I went into P2P and he became a master. And now he's working for no one, which is also cool because one thing that you guys need to learn, it's not just about making money trading, is that if you learn this stuff and you become a master, you can then work for a crypto company. You can work for Coinbase, you can work for a startup, you can work for the government if you want to, you can work for a bank, and this can change your life, right? So, no, anyway, I think we have made several videos together, Yoshin, that if these guys want to check it
100%.
out, they can. But what do you want the people to do now who are watching about this new feature, or if they want to get involved to No One's? I'll put the link to No One's if you guys want to sign up. But with this feature of yours that you want to launch at No One's, what do you want them to do?
100%, guys. If you guys really, really want to see this feature launched, and it's something that's going to take a little bit of time to develop, but if you really want to push it forward and go the extra mile, then send us a quick 10-second video, 15-second video saying why you want it and what your name is and your username for No One's. Make sure to sign up for No One's in the link below, create an account, and then give us your username, say your name, where you're from, and then why you want this feature. I really, really think that zero capital trading can change the game for peer to peer and trading as a whole. And also, it's going to allow you to automate peer to peer trades, which has never ever been done before. And you'll now be able to trade in different regions. And if you are providing liquidity for these trades, now you're all of a sudden going to get a crazy amount of volume. So it's just wins all around. I need your guys' help to push this forward. If you really want to see it happen, send a video to Ray. I'm sure he's going to leave a link to a way that you can send a video in the description.
So, guys,
And
if you
also
join
message us on Twitter.
the Telegram group below, you can ask any questions about this in there and you get more information. I think let's simplify it like that.
100%.
Yes, sir. Man, thanks for jumping in. I have a Great Eastern Comp here. He says, is No One's available in the UK? Can you give him a direct answer to that?
100%, yeah. No one's is available in the UK. The only place I believe we can't open an account is in the US. But if you're in the US, just simply put on a VPN and then you can make an account, no problem.
Light work. Guys, thanks, Yushin, for joining us, for joining the Memecoin show. Because
Thanks, guys.
what I like about the UP2P guys is like everybody is so concerned about memes and meme coins. They don't know that there's a whole world out there of guys like you that are just making money every day. And you don't
100%,
need to
bro. And
know
this is how
really.
you started as well, right?
Right. It's how I started. It's how I built up my capital. And it's God. If you want to build up your capital, like P2P is the way. It's a real business. You get in there, you open a bunch of bank accounts, PayPal, whatever, and you just rack it in. It's hardcore. I know Dan. I know another guy, Daniel. Now he's working with his girlfriend. They're doing it all together. He's doing uh, the sourcing of the funds and putting liquidity together. His girlfriend sort of does the transactions. She's behind the scenes, handling all the clients, dealing with all the banks because the banks are always going to come for your neck. But if you're strong minded like I was, when I was really, really hardcore, when I was um, heavily involved in P2P, you need to be a cold hearted animal because the
Man, sold
banks,
the car for the Bitcoin.
the banks, the banks will try to really destroy you, bro. So you have to really prepare, be ready for whatever. But yeah, a
100%.
bunch of people
Thanks so
here.
much for having me on, guys. It was a pleasure. I'll see you on the next one.
Cheers, bro. All right, so Yoshin came in here, gave us his update on it. If you guys got any questions, and by the way, just for the sake of knowledge, join the Telegram group, guys. The Crypto University Telegram group link will be below, and then everything else that I'm doing, I will be sharing it there. And then also you get more updates. And if you have any questions about anything, you can always ask there, and you get help. It's the community we need to build together. Is it possible to transfer coins from no one's to any exchange? Yeah, 100%. That's exactly what it's designed to do. Right? And Ray is an OG who is behind the project. He's not He's not playing around. He's coming for all the big guys. He's feeding the kids in Gaza at the moment. You know, he is just like he's an early Bitcoin guy, made his money, and right now he just works from his heart. He really doesn't like banks and all the institutions, and he's trying to get Bitcoin in the hands of the people directly. That's why he does this. All right. Anyway, there are 2 million millionaires that are moving over to the UAE per year right now in Dubai. Can you believe it? Now, in the US, if they raise taxes, you know what's going to happen. Anyway, can we now talk about the Pirate Bay? If you want us to talk about the Pirate Bay right now, just type it in the chat and we'll post it. Pirate Bay, Pirate Bay. And you also have to retweet this video if you're watching on X. If you're watching on any other platform, just share it so that other people can see it too. It's really, really important. I should set an example and actually do it myself. Let's share the show with the people on these platforms. Post this, yeah. The Memecoin show live now. Tap Big Alpha, tap in. All right. So next, let's kind of look at the elephant in the room right now. BTC itself. What's going on with Bitcoin? What's going on with Bitcoin? Why is it going down? Now, there is a really good chart on Bitcoin on the weekly. Kind of you would have expected this. But what is happening on the weekly is that Bitcoin sort of broke out. It's what everybody was excited about today. We're on the first candle of the week, which is today. And everybody was excited about BTC breaking out and making a new high on the weekly, which is really good. But now we're retracing. Now, what does this mean? Are we going down with Bitcoin? Should we still celebrate? Or this is the end of the party? Okay, I can tell you guys what is happening here is that this is just a mere healthy retracement that's going on. So what will happen is that we might retrace back to even 65K at worst. But after that, we're going to bull send with another God candle like this one above 70,000. It might not even go deeper. It might not even go lower to that level. We could have already hit the bottom at 66,900, which is 67,000. So do not worry about Bitcoin. Everything is okay. What we need Bitcoin to do right now is to just consolidate. So if you go on the daily, right, we broke out of this range here. But what we need to do is to make sure that Bitcoin is maintaining some form of range, which is already forming at the moment. So we're above the water right now. And all we need for you BTC to do is just maintain this. Maintain this area right here. What is this range? This is from 66,000 to 69,000 roughly, right? If we count the weeks, then we're looking at 69,000. We just need Bitcoin to maintain this range. The more it maintains this range and keeps on going sideways and it occasionally break out, the more the meme coins are going to perform. However, I need you to mentally prepare, mental, your brain to prepare for the worst in the short term. If you're holding meme coins, we could potentially see a big dump at any moment in time, and a lot of these coins get swatted. So bigly. And if that happens, the smartest thing even to do right now is to just buy the dips. You see a double-digit dip, lock in, get some more. Don't fade. Mega, tap in, get some. Boom, no doom. So right now, if you're seeing red, it's all boom, 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 boom. You buy as much as you can and you sit on it and you just wait. The smartest thing to look at meme coins or the market right now is to not really concern yourself with the current play. Just imagine how things will look like in March 2025 and you'll be fine. You will not be phased. You will be unfazed by the everyday market movements. We're doing this to make a lot of money. You have to remember, we're not here to make a 2x. If we wanted that, we'd just get a job at McDonald's or buy some stocks like Nvidia and SpaceX or not SpaceX, but Tesla. But we're looking for bigger gains, big gains, big. That's why we're flexing our muscle. We want big gains. So if you're looking for big gains, just relax. The market will take care of all of us here. Now, let's talk about the Pirate Bay. The Pirate Bay runes. What is going on in the Pirate Bay? Let's go to Luminix. Okay, so Pirate Bay, fully minted, 21 million coins. I don't even have the coins myself. I'm not even on the leaderboard. Can you believe it? You guys are really, really, really hungry for mint. So we minted out so quickly. And the top 10 holders are controlling 26.8% of the supply. We need to buy it away from them. We need to buy it away from them. And now we have a Telegram group that I linked to it. Oh, they didn't even allow us to do it, actually. If I did, okay, so what I will do today, I'll connect the Telegram group to it and potentially the Twitter account. The problem, what happens, guys, is that these guys terminated our Twitter account. We got banned because we're a big, strong brand and a big force. I think because our name is the Pirate Bay, X decided to delete our Twitter account. Because the plan was that we launch the Twitter account and then we start posting on it to get all the attention into the Pirate Bay. We build the community, everybody knows about it. But right now, they deleted our Twitter account, so we just have to grind. We made an appeal to X to reinstate the account, and we're waiting for that to happen. Other than that, the next plan is to basically generate some serious buzz about the ticker around the Runes ecosystem and all the rest other meme communities to get people into it. It's easier to do when you have an X account. And then every day I'll be talking about it here on the stream. And you should do the same. You should be posting about it, retweet. The ticker is TPB, and you retweet everything we post about it. Celebrate when we get a small win. And once we get to a considerable amount of market cap, I will fight to get it listed on an exchange. And I have a lot of partnerships in crypto. I know all the exchanges. If we cruising really nicely, we're generating good volumes and we got the buzz, I could get us listed on a crypto exchange. So that's the plan. Really, that is the plan. And there's other things. I had 2 meetings today related to the project, but I cannot announce it just yet. What's more important is that when the socials have been updated, the Chinese community is going crazy on the Pirate Bay. They minted a lot and they're so bullish already. So they are, if I add the link here, you have to make sure you click on it, join the Telegram, follow the Twitter, and start boo posting about it. That's the play. So far, that's all we need to do. We don't have to try too hard, right? Because right now, we need to have a lot of holder count, at least 5,000 first. We get to a 5,000 holder count and we make noise and a lot of followers, and then we can really start the real game. So right now, our game plan is 1, let's increase our holder count. How do we increase our holder count right now? They need to buy. People need to buy the coin, and they can only buy out of us. It's a very small community, which is good. We start making money from the early stage. But do not buy a lot. Do not sell everything. Just sell a little bit. And how you sell is that you can go to Unisat, and you can also go to Magic Eden and list these runes. Okay? Let's see if we can find the Pirate Bay here. Yeah, here's the Pirate Bay. So far today, this is the chart. We have a couple of JITs that jitted on it, but we're just getting started. I didn't even know if man, we already actually doing something. So far, there are people that are selling 25,000 coins for $15. So that is our current price is 0.000225. Wow. So we actually, guys, we actually trading. We actually already trading. The Pirate Bay is pumping. Good to see it. I love to see it. So today we made 13 trades. And yeah, our market cap is $12,000 right now. Very, very small, considering that it's only us that know it, right? So how do we grow the whole account? You need to list some of them on the market so that other people can buy. Okay, so let me think of a plan here. So I don't have enough Pirate Bay myself. So what I will do, I will buy a few from the market, but only if you're not selling them to me at a ridiculous price point. So we don't want to raise the price too much because we want other people who didn't manage to mint to be able to buy from us early enough that they can also make money with it. So if you're looking like, oh, where do I buy the Pirate Bay? Go to Magic Eden, search the Pirate Bay, and then if you want to buy it, you can just come here. You can either place a bid or you can select how many of them you want to buy. So these are all listed here you can buy. Let's say if you want to buy 100,000 Pirate Bay, it's going to cost me $67 only. Let's say if I want to buy a little bit more, so 25, so that's 100. Okay, so you can buy a lot by almost nothing really. Like, look at all this. I can buy everything that's currently listed for, let's see, if I max buy, so I have checked all these transactions, it will cost me 381 to buy, I don't know how many of these, like 25 or something. $281, and then I'll control a lot of supply. You can control a lot of the supply right there if you want. Okay, so that's it. That's a play right now. Make sure that these items are being utilized. We have a market that's live and people are trading. That's what we want right now. And our hot account have to grow. Look, just imagine, like $1 billion cat has 10,000 holders. That's not really that much. We can beat them to it. You just have to tell your friends about it and share the freaking name. The people gotta know the name, that it's the Pirate Bay. Do you know what the Pirate Bay is? If you want to create a website for the Pirate Bay, can you please let me know? I want to know and I want to work with you. So we have a lot of material. Look, if you look at the images of the Pirate Bay guys, the history, we have a lot from Wikipedia that we can use as material. We can build a really, really cool website with this stuff, guys. It's available in 35 languages. And where is it? Yeah. So Pirate Bay founders. Yeah, right now, with $300 only, you can become a whale in the Pirate Bay. Simple. $300, you're a whale. Do you want to become a whale? Buy the heck out of it. Okay, so this is the founder. You know, these are the founders of the Pirate Bay. They're really cool guys, the Wild West of people. Imagine having a website with their faces on. I think we can really, especially this picture. If we can make this our landing page for the website, yo, it looks really fun. It's gangster. It's straight up gangster. It can really be fire. So somebody has to cook out there. I can't just be the only one cooking. Yeah, look at this guy. If people see him, they will want to buy this shit. Maybe he's Satoshi. Why? Our narrative should be maybe he is Satoshi, because this guy could be Satoshi. He has been arrested multiple times. He created the Pirate Bay. The Pirate Bay co-founder released from prison. Look, Imagine having all this on the website, on the landing page. The Pirate Bay co-founder released from prison. Okay, who posted this? Do they have a? Oh, it's Hacker News. Do they have? Does the Pirate Bay have even Twitter? Okay, so you got all these the proxies and all these torrent lovers. They have different pages, but there is no official Pirate Bay account. So we have to make it. We have to make sure that the Pirate Bay that looks like it's official is our one, the X account. Someone says my speaker is bad. Can you not hear me or what? What's the problem? What's the problem, sir? I see my Mood Deng people jumping in on stream right now. That's fire. I haven't even looked at Mood Deng right now. Let's have a look. But yo, Pirate Bay is the ticker. It's on runes. Freaking buy the shit out of it because we're so cool, guys. This is the ticket to the moon. It takes only $300 for you to become a whale. Have you ever been a whale in any coin? No. You were just a peasant in other coins. So you have to get into the Pirate Bay to become a whale. $100, $50, whatever. Extremely low risk, but the reward is mutual. So if you think my microphone is bad, it means that your speakers are bad and you don't even know it. You think it's my microphone. These microphones are really, really good. Okay, so let's have a look at Moodeng. What is Moodeng? I don't want to see Moodeng. I put $100,000, the thing started dumping. So, I don't want to be sad right now. Oh, we keep dumping, but at least today, not too bad. Not too red today, at least. But the MC is back to 82 milli. But I keep on holding, man. Mood dang to the moon. I believe in this little baby so much than all of you guys. I can tell you that. So I'm not worried about it. It'll come back, or it might not. But I think Mood dang is too strong to fail. Too strong to rig. Too big to rig. That's what Trump say. Too big to rig. Yo, guys, can you imagine? Twitter is the devil, bro. Like, I'm not Twitter, but Instagram. I will show you my Instagram right now. I just opened it, and here the first thing that I see. I just opened Instagram. Look, and if I scroll down, it's going to be more of the same. At least something different, but again, we're back to the same stuff. A little different, a little different, a little different, a little different. Okay, this is cool. I like this. Why can't my Instagram just show me more of this stuff and not the gats all the time? Because every time you open Instagram, it's gat. And when you wake up, you open Instagram, your brain is already fried before you start the day and you start trying. We need to do something about Instagram. It's the devil himself. At least Da Vinci's face here just popped up with PayPay. 68 milli market cap. Interesting. Here we go. More of the gyots. Wow, man. I think this guy's the new Mr. Olympia, isn't it? Wow, he's a monster. You gotta give it to him. Even his jaws, bro. Yo, guys, how do you even get these big jaws? Like, do you work out the jaws or what? Yo, man, he's a piece of muscle. He is a piece of muscle. Like, I'm still wondering, how did he get his head and jaws so ripped? That's weird, man. That's weird. Like, what are you guys doing? Or is he just eating too much? What kind of exercise is that? More gyats. Yeah, something nice at least. But I'm sure the more I scroll, it's just gonna be more gat. I told you. I told you. Now, I need to know, is it my problem? Am I the one following this stuff? Or it's just because Instagram is really trying to fry my brain all the time? I'm trying to be productive here. I'm trying to be a productive member of society. Talk with my bros about meme coins and how we're going to get rich, figuring it all out. And then, oh, Jesus, crazy. What was that? Yeah, this is nice, at least. Some Max Verstappen showing off. Oh, we're back to Gertz again. Okay. University app. And you know what's weird is like they keep showing you things from pages that you don't follow. Like, I don't follow this page. I don't follow this page. Okay, I follow this page. I don't follow this page. Do I follow this page? Oh, I think I met these guys in Miami. That's why I probably I remember these guys. I followed them. I met them in Miami. I know them. But all this other stuff, I also follow this guy. He makes cool videos. What's this? Oh, woo! Damn, that was hard. Ah, that was hard. Okay, I couldn't make it to a free diver. But my breathing is shit anyway, so I'm not surprised that I couldn't make it that far. But yeah, this is a nice video. I have to like this one. If only my IG was full of stuff like this, I mean, that would be more interesting. Not all the gyats every single time. Here we go again. So, please, how cause of your DMs? What's wrong with my DMs? What have they done? Uh oh. Is this it's supposed to be magic or what? Okay. Yeah, show me more stuff like this, man. Like Crypto University page. Make sure you follow it, by the way. Yeah, show me this kind of stuff. Tough guys just working out in some rookie hardcore gym. This is nice. The algorithm got this one right. Do not show me some gats, man. SushiSwap and got trading for launching meme. SushiSwap and got trading for launching meme coins that can't be ragged. Bro, I can't make sense of what you're saying. What do you mean? I'll read it again. SushiSwap and GOAT trading for launching meme coins that can be ragged. Okay, are these guys working together to create a new protocol or system that is anti-rag or what? Or rag resistant? Riyadh Fashion Week. So I was supposed to be here today, but I didn't make it. Is it today or yesterday? Something like that. But I couldn't make it because I'm too locked in, bro. So I told everybody, nope, not going to some fashion event. I'm locking in. But yeah, check them out. Check out the faces. Nice, cute people. Yeah, much better gym content. There we go. How to squat properly. Please, how do you check if seller is selling the original pirate so we don't end up buying the fake one like some of us mine the fake one? Please advise. So look, that's a very good question. First, you need to know if you're searching for the rune, you can you need to type the right text first. Two, if you go to Luminex, you can, let me just show you. Okay, enough getting, enough getting, enough gets. Yeah, by the way, follow my friend Sabine. She's now, if you remember her from my podcast, we used to do podcasts together, but she's now doing car content. Her new account is called Sabine Supercars. So make sure you support her, support my girl, follow her. She's really doing cool stuff. She's having so much fun with it. I think you guys should follow her, especially if you like cars. Full send. Yo, guys, this couple has, I think it's 8 or 13 kids or something like that. It's really weird. Okay. Wow. Thankfully, I've gone through so many. Oh, here we go. We have to skip the gat. Yeah, here's a cute elephant. Wow, so cute. Okay. Whoa. What is it doing, man? Yo, this is a different kind of white boy. He has to be Russian or something like that. Russian or Asian? Well, he's a monster. He's turning a bull into what? Whoa, man, this guy's a tough guy for real. He's he's going. Yo, he went into the washer together with the pony or with the donkey. Yo, man, I have a farm. As someone who owns a farm with animals, I can, if I have sons one day, I can definitely see them doing stupid shit like this, and I would promote it. If you can ride a bull, I'll give you 1 Bitcoin. If you can ride a pig, maybe I'll give you 2 BTC, because pigs are really wild animals. Yeah. Can someone take this and turn it into a crypto meme? Like a dog meme? I don't know. Pirate Bay. Yo, Pirate Bay community. Let's take this shit, find a way to, let me turn on the text. Find a way to take this shit and turn it into a meme. I think it's going to be a fun one. Like holding onto Bitcoin or something like that. Wow, man. I love this kid. Well, he's, I think he's in Brazil. Okay, so he has a whole account. Follow this kid straight up. Man, like this kid is really wild. This, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the next president of America. Just give him a few years. He will become. He's definitely the conqueror of our times. You start by conquering the pigs, and then you move over, you conquer the people. Yeah. I mean, if our ancestors in Africa were doing things like this, there was no way we would have been colonized. If you think about it. Anyway, back to regular broadcasting. Let's find you guys how to check if the rune is real. I don't know, man. I just like those reels. I think those reels are fun. I like that kid. Okay, so number one, when you're trying to find the Pirate Bay, you type properly the Pirate Bay. So let's do this right now. You have to type properly the Pirate. And if you're dyslexic like me, you have to take your time. The Pirate Bay. or actually you have to go to the runes, to mint runes first. So you get here, you type in here the Pirate Bay, and you see, if you just type Bay, you'll find, let's say you just type the pirate, you're more likely going to find others. The Pirate's Bay. You can see there's a difference clearly. One says the Pirate Bay, it's fully minted, and you got another one say the Pirate's Bay. The Pirate's Bay is clearly fake. You want the Pirate Bay, and you click on it, and you can view rune details. So you got a rune ID right here that you can also copy. That if you go to Magic Eden, I don't know if Magic Eden is able to find rune IDs this time around. I doubt it. Yeah, it doesn't. But you're supposed to use your rune's ID to sort of find a rune. That's one way to do it. But you can always just check. So we saw there that the Pirate Bay, this is the rune's ID, 866-405-3096. You go back here and to Magic Eden, you just type the Pirate Bay and you check if the rune ID is exactly the same. You can find that information here, right? This is the rune number, and then there's the rune ID. Let's find the rune number here. Okay, so strange that Luminex doesn't show the number, but you can find it even on ord.io. Really, it's really that simple. So if you put in, yeah, there you go. When you go to ord.io and you paste the rune ID, you can find it, and you see that it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same rune. That's basically the play. That's how you check what the Pirate Bay is all about, sir. Simple. All right. Check core. Yeah, you guys are so bullish on core. I don't know why I never talk about core that much. I like core. Okay, core is standing really nicely in the last 24 hours. It's now under a billion of market cap with FDV of only 2 billion. Nice. Now, can you tell me what you guys like about core? Like, what's the whole? Is it just because it's building on Bitcoin? When it comes to layer 2, I'm bullish on BitLayer personally. This is BitLayer. And I can tell you why I'm bullish on BitLayer, because I'm an early investor at early stage before it launched. So I'm just supporting what I have vested interest in. But to be fair, BitLayer is the best, but also because Charlie, the CEO, is the hardest working MFer I know. Like, he's crazy. And it has a lot of backing already. OKX, I think Pantera Capital also. I haven't looked into these things in a while, but I think if there is a layer 2 that's going to win other than Stacks, it's going to be BitLayer. I can tell you that. It already has a higher TVL, I think even more than Core DAO. So, yeah, you better know. Investors, yeah, these are the investors on. I've got Pivot Global, OKX Ventures, Alliance, UTXO, Asymmetric, Kinetic, Deer Hunters, Meta Alpha, a lot of big guys, Polychain also went in. Franklin Templeton, I remember this deal. So these guys have really been securing the big boys into this space. So don't sleep on BitLayer, man. I think it's something to consider. If you like core, look into BitLayer. That's just what I'm going to tell you. So you got DEX, staking, and different kind of dApps on BitLayer already, which you can check. What do I think about ENA? I bought ENA at like 70 or 80 cents, and it's been down only since I bought it. It's my hate for projects like ENA that now I damn. We broke the blue light like I always do, break everything. Congratulations, Gray. You did it again, sir. If you can break lights, you can also break hearts, which is not really a very useful thing to do. We're back. What do you think about ENA? So yeah, ENA, I don't like it. Arthur was bull posting it and then he dumped it on us. So I still hold a lot of it. It's just that I would want to get an exit. I'm just waiting for an exit right now. If I can get it, I will exit. Now, if you're asking about ENA now, maybe it's a good time to buy because it's been down bad and it has to bounce back if we are to go up. I just bought it at the wrong time. Is it the time? Is it too late to buy MOG? I already bought MOG. Excuse me. Those of you in the Alpha group know it already. But let's have a look at today's MOG. What's the play on MOG? Okay, so MOG is 5% down. I know the market cap is around 800 milli. Yeah, 842. Let's look at the 4 hour. So look, MOG is actually about to break out here. It's not really that far away from an all-time high and new all-time highs. A lot of stuff are looking like this. So this is the moment where things will fly. Now, how far is MOG from that? Because a lot of people, you might get phased and you might start fading because of the current dip. But I'm telling you, the smartest thing to do is to just buy it. So you only have 10%. More goes up by 10%. It's a new all-time high, and then it's going to full send. Well, maybe not 10 because it has a quite a taller week. So you're looking at 15%, let's say. 15% from now, MOG is hitting a new all-time high. And then from then, we're bull sending after that. It's just going to go above $1 billion and more. Yeah, you could say carbon and handle if it consolidates. We could say a little handle if it consolidates sideways, but I don't think there is enough time to even consolidate. By the time Bitcoin breaks $70,000, that day, MOG I think is going to full send to above $1 billion, which is going to make a new all-time high anyway. That's my take on it. Where do you think PopCat peaks in the bull? I don't know because I don't hold it. I don't like PopCat. I just hate the meme. The cat screaming with a big mouth, I don't think it's fun. But since you just asked about price, I could tell you maybe where it could go. I strongly feel like something else will come up that will overtake PopCat. Like 1.2 billion, yeah, nice. Could go to 10 billion for sure. I can see that. But I think the position that it has 69, like there should be a better meme coin than PopCat. Right now, it's riding the wave of Murad and all these guys, the cabal, the Solana cabal. And I understand. And it's now on OKX and all that. But I can tell you, I don't like this meme. I don't like this cat specifically. So, okay. Interesting. I didn't know that they have a little game they're, playing. We need to make a game like this, a stupid game like this for our favorite project, the Pirate Bay. I predict the BTC break by end of this week, $70,000. Could happen on Wednesday. Could be quicker than we expect. It would, guys. It was 10%. Maybe now it's around 10-15%. It's about 12-15%. So we should be fine in the next couple of days. Wow, I'm getting addicted to this thing. Why? Why do I just keep on clicking the cat? Yep, exactly. Mew could hit a billion. I wouldn't be surprised. It has a really good community around. I hold some tokens that I bought at the top, just waiting to break even and more. Someone is asking me about Lobo. Lobo is another. Uh, where should we look at this from? Okay, Magic Eden. Lobo, I don't understand the mimetics of it. I don't own any, or maybe if I got airdropped, I still have it because I never saw any runes really. But I don't understand the appeal. What's the meme in Lobo? Now you know what I want to pick up more is the ordinals now, the NFTs, because of the little price decline. I think it's a little opportunity for me to jump in and dominate. So this is Lobo, $25,000, 24-hour volume, market cap, $24 million. Okay, only two pending buys of $100 each. So Lobo the wolf pup. I don't know the story behind Lobo, but okay, I don't know about it. Maybe I should just buy it. Wow. Okay, bros. I think I gotta go. It's like 1:41 a.m. here, and I have an early day today, this morning. So maybe I should just go for now. But good stream. We complained about the gats on Instagram, which are frying our brain. And yeah, we talked about a lot of important stuff, like what's the dark side of meme coins, as well as we talk about the Pirate Bay, the updates. We talk about things to avoid. We talked about how to really make the money, the better money, the most. And we just had fun overall, if you think about it. So I'll wait for you guys to tell me. I'll wait. Oh, yo, guys, what I saw right now is really weird. I mean, things are getting a little too weird out here, man. Let me show you. Though this is my favorite part of Instagram, but this is going to check this out. It's like this guy literally just opened someone's stomach just like that. How weird is that? Okay, I'll end with just watching my favorite kid here. I think I should just adopt this kid right now. Use the text, send it on X, put it in a comment on my latest tweet. Huh? What are these guys doing, really? I don't understand the grift, but it looks really fun. To Mojito Feliz. I think these guys are from South America. Yeah, tough guy. Now, in America, your borders are open for people like this. Imagine this kid in 4 years, he is going to be walking towards your border. Do you think you have a chance, my friend? You can't compete. You can't compete with tough guys like this. They're coming into your country, and the kid like this is definitely going to take over. By the time he's 18 years old, he gets into America. You weak MFers, you have no chance. Compare this with your average kid in New York who is, in the subway, in California. He's trying to steal someone's phone or steal some food from the grocery because if you steal for less than $1,000, it's not a crime. This kid here is basically trying to get in with the pigs. I think this is the best page on Instagram. I have to say, but it's almost like these animals are trained to do it like this. Now, I'll tell you a story like this. Yesterday, I went horse riding, and the guy behind it, this was yesterday. I went horse riding, and the guys who are at this ranch do not speak any English for some reason. The guys that I usually ride with were not there. So they just changed the entire staff of this ranch, of this equestrian club. So this guy gave me a horse, and this horse was unruly. Like it didn't want to be controlled or anything about it. It was so rude, bro. Like you try to direct it, it doesn't want. And then I was riding it. I went maybe like 2 kilometers. Then it just decided to go back. It wanted to go back. It didn't want to go where we're going. It wanted to go back to the ranch. So it forced me to return, and then it wanted to throw me off, just doing rounds like this. I just had to really to stay on the ball, like a real bull rider. Then, thankfully, nothing bad happened. I managed to control it and went back to the ranch and let it go. But it was really furious. So with what's going on with him, but he is a real ninja warrior. Yeah, definitely, America needs him. Yeah, straight up tough kid. The next American president is this kid. He's coming for your country. He's an old school guy with a bunch of donkeys and dogs running around. Where the current American youth at this age is on TikTok or on OnlyFans doing stuff. Subscribe to like 16 OF models and spending his money on it. Where this guy is already countering them donkeys. You have no chance. You will not survive, Americans. They're coming into your country very soon. UK, America, all of you guys. So this is the last bull run. It's either you're going to make enough money to move to Dubai, or you will stay in America, in the UK, wherever you are, and then you're gonna have to deal with this kid right here. I don't think you will survive. Whoa. Even the girls, man. Yo, can we make a meme coin out of this kid? You know, it could go viral, you know? Maybe it's what we should do. We should launch a Solana one and just take a bunch of these videos, put it there. But I think what we should do, tomorrow's live stream, let's try to make a meme coin out of this. And then we donate the proceeds of the coin to this kid. We get him rich. His name is Gutinho. So I think we can make a coin called Gutinho. And all the proceeds goes to Gutinho, of course, because he's awesome. Peace out, my guys. I'll see you tomorrow. But I think we have to leave on the high note.